Well, big changes from the Oregon DMV. Today, they suspended all driver's tests through March 31st. The agency is also planning on ways to limit the number of customers in an office at one time to 25. How they do that depends on each office's size, floor plan, configuration, etc., and they are still working that out. Meanwhile, here are some of the online services available at Oregon DMV to you, and the big one is the Renew Vehicle Registration tab right there in the middle of your screen. That service by itself drives thousands of customers daily to the various Oregon DMV offices. So this is something that you can do right now at home. Of course, the other big announcement here in the last 24 hours is that the Oregon DEQ is closed through mid-April. If you're due for an inspection, they're considering blanket certification for vehicles with registrations expiring between mid-February and mid-April that haven't already been renewed. More details about that should be available tomorrow. In Oregon, of course, a vehicle emissions test is required prior to DMV registration in the Portland metro area and Medford and Ashland every 2 years. And in Washington state, of course, here's the big one. The Department of Licensing has temporarily closed its driver's licensing offices and other service counters to the public. Now, when they do reopen next week, vision tests are going to be waived through at least the middle of April, and online renewal options will be expanded to more of the public. In Washington state, drivers must visit an office for every other renewal, and drivers over the age of 70 can't renew online, but both of those requirements are being suspended through at least April 23rd. Of course, a lot of this is subject to change. Stay tuned.